It seems to me that whenever we are on the eve of greatness, we are always finding ourselves back here. I hope you are not too cold, little dragon. Being up so high, I know is not good for humans. Especially in this weather. I do hope that the elven maidens were right. That Angerona is too distracted by her own power. It will make the battle that much easier. But I must admit, little dragon, I am afraid. Afraid of dying. Afraid of losing you. It is hard. It is hard to be so positive all the time. I wish that it were easy. I know that you wish it were easy too. But life, I suppose, is not meant to be easy. For if it were, how would we learn? Little dragon, I suppose you are wondering why I wanted to come here. So close to battle. With Nicholas leading our forces north. I know that you're wondering why, oh why, we are not with them. It is simple, little dragon. We need more help. If we are going to take on Angerona, if we are going to turn the tide against her, to overwhelm her and give you that opportunity to strike fast and to strike hard. We will need help. I wanted to come here because I wanted to feel the the spirit of Persephone one more time. The last time we came here, we were able to see her again. But I fear that will not be the case today. Her spirit is gone, little dragon. No matter how much I might weep for my beloved, no matter how much I might try to will it into existence, I will not see her today. Little dragon, did I ever tell you about my past? Not when I was a child, not after Persephone was killed, but when my life was truly spectacular. You see, little dragon, I was a king myself. The valley that is close to the kingdom, that was mine. Your father respected our domain, even though he could have declared war and tried to claim it for himself. But he did no such thing. He was a good man. The best man I have ever seen. I ruled my kingdom as the Alpha of all dragons. At least the ones who lived in our valley. I had many challengers. My brother, for one. But once I defeated him in combat, I reigned supreme. But I was afraid of what I would become. My brother was the Alpha for a long time. It was clear from birth that he would rule. I did not mind it. He could have been a good king for our valley. But that was not his destiny. My brother became consumed that stood in his way. That is not how my father would have wanted his valley run. I told my older brother this, and he saw it as a challenge. I did not wish to fight my brother, the one who I had looked up to for so long. But he would not have it. He told me that he would not allow weakness in his valley. I responded that weakness did not reside in the valley, but if there was any sort of weakness, that it lied within inside him, that he would doom our race to war with all of the other races of the land. My brother, he continued to take this as a challenge. I looked towards Persephone. She was always the level-headed one, as you know. But even she knew that for the sake of our future hatchlings, that I must defeat my brother and take control. With the mighty roar, I fought my brother, clawing and biting and flying with tooth and nail and fire. Oh, little dragon, the fight was the most spectacular duel one could ever see. To this day, it is sung in some circles. But my brother, he is much stronger than I am. He fought me and nearly killed me with his might. Yes, little dragon, I have experienced the fear of death before. It is not something that I take lightly. in combat. It is not acceptable for others to interfere. Persephone was going to watch her one true love die at the hands of one who would doom our entire species. But when I heard her and my people cry out for me to take my place as Alpha, my little friend, I felt such power within my bones. I attacked my brother, and without hesitation, I struck at his face and nearly removed his jaw. He is still quite fast, but I left my mark on him. He yielded, and as such, I became Alpha. I did not know if I could truly lead Little Dragon. After all, I was the runt of my family. True, I had become quite large and powerful. But being powerful and having the ability to lead, those are two separate things. Persephone told me that I had all of the tools needed to succeed. That I should not be afraid. That it was my destiny to take my place as Alpha. And so I banished my brother and took his place. When the boy king struck at our home, I was leading my people away. They wanted to stay and fight. They wanted to kill the humans. But I respected my promise towards your father and led my people from the valley. A few stayed behind to hide some of the hatchlings. Most were able to escape. But as you know, little dragon, Persephone was not as fortunate as others. The rest of the story you know. But what you don't know is that when I left you those many months ago, I went looking for my dragons, my kinsmen that ran away. I searched high and low for them, but ultimately I found them here amidst our ancestors. True, little dragon. How did they manage to hide from us for so long? But the Starlight Mountains run deep within the earth. And dragons have always been friendly towards the dwarves. Contrary to popular belief. I'm going to call them, my little friend. I'm going to call my dragons. If we are going to defeat Angerona and create a new world, then we will need all the help we can get. I shall call them Little Dragon, and you shall have not only a human army, but a dragon army as well.